September 2nd, baseball is heating up. The Dodgers ride Clayton Kershaw into Pittsburgh. The Yankees and Astros clash in a duel of lefty aces. And the Giants take their bats to Coors Field in Colorado. Big names, high stakes. Let's break it down. Los Angeles at Pittsburgh. Clayton Kershaw versus Carmen Melincki. Los Angeles 59%, under 57%. Kershaw continues to dominate with experience and zone control, while Melincki often gets hit hard the first time through the order. The Dodgers' balanced offense and ability to spark rallies in the middle of the lineup give them a clear edge. New York Mets at Detroit. Nolan McLean versus Sawyer Gibson. New York 55%, over 58%. McLean brings velocity and a heavy fastball, while Gibson Long has struggled against left-handed hitters. The Mets arrive with collective power and a stronger bullpen, which could be decisive in an open, high-scoring game. Toronto at Cincinnati. Jose Berrios versus Anik Lodolo. Toronto, 56%, over 60%. Berrios has shown control and durability, while Lodolo's stuff is dominant but home run prone. Great American Ballpark favors offense, and with both lineups stacked at the top, this game projects to be Cleveland at Boston. Slade Ciccone versus Garrett Crochet. Boston, 57%, under 59%. Crochet has been Boston's ace, dominating at Fenway with strikeouts and weak contact. Ciccone struggles to limit extra base hits. A disciplined Red Sox lineup and reliable bullpen give Boston the advantage in a low-scoring game. Miami at Washington. Adam Mazur versus Cade Cavalli. Washington 53%, over 56%. Mazur is still unproven, while Cavalli has a solid repertoire but can lose command in deep counts. Washington's offense at home can capitalize, pointing to a more offensive matchup. Seattle at Tampa Bay. Brian Wu versus Drew Rasmussen. Seattle, 58%, under 58%. Wu is in excellent form, inducing grounders and limiting extra base hits. Rasmussen has been inconsistent and faces a deeper Mariners lineup. Seattle's rotation could be the difference in keeping this game low. Los Angeles Angels at Kansas City. TBD versus Michael Lorenzen. Kansas City 54%, over 57%. Lorenzen provides veteran stability and tends to shine at home. With the Angels lacking a set starter, the Royals gain an edge. Kansas City's contact and speed game could control the pace. Atlanta at Chicago Cubs. Joey Wentz versus Shota Imanaga. Atlanta 58%, under 56%. Imanaga has talent, but Atlanta's deep lineup punishes mistakes. Wentz isn't dominant, but leans on his defense. The Braves' consistent bats and stronger bullpen tilt this matchup their way in a lower-scoring contest. Chicago White Sox at Minnesota. Davis Martin versus Simeon Woods Richardson. Minnesota 57%, over 57%. Martin struggles with control and against patient lineups. Woods Richardson continues to grow and has stabilized the Twins' rotation. Minnesota's deeper lineup makes them favorites in a game. With scoring opportunities, Oakland at St. Louis. Luis Severino versus Miles Mikolas. St. Louis 55%, under 56%. Severino alternates good and bad starts, while Mikolas offers steadiness with his command. St. Louis holds a slight edge at home. With a lineup that thrives on contact, expect a controlled score game decided by bullpen details. New York Yankees at Houston. Max Fried versus Framber Valdez. New York 53%, under 57%. An elite lefty showdown. Fried brings one of the league's best curveballs, while Valdez counters with a sinker changeup mix. Both lineups are powerful, but New York's bullpen depth and offensive momentum give them a slight edge in a tight, low-scoring battle. San Francisco at Colorado. Logan Webb versus Kyle Freeland. San Francisco, 60%, over 62%. Webb dominates with his sinker, but Coors Field is always a challenge. Freeland knows the park but struggles against patient lineups like San Francisco's. The Giants arrive in better form with a deeper offense, making them favorites in a high-scoring game. Baltimore at San Diego. Tyler Wells versus Yu Darvish. San Diego, 57%, under 56%. Wells has been solid, but Darvish is at his best at Petco Park with an effective slider and splitter. San Diego's mix of power and plate discipline makes them favorites in a pitcher-driven contest. Texas at Arizona. TBD versus Nebby. Arizona 54%, over 58%. With no set starter, Texas begins at a disadvantage. Krismot has kept games close, and Arizona's young. Aggressive lineup could break it open at home. Expect offense here. Pick of the day. Los Angeles Dodgers to win versus Pittsburgh. With Clayton Kershaw on the mound against Melincki, the Dodgers should control this game with superior pitching and offense. Safe pick. San Francisco Giants to win versus Colorado. Logan Webb has the edge over Freeland, and the Giants' offense stays consistent even at Coors Field. Value pick: Seattle Mariners to win versus Tampa Bay. Brian Wu is on fire, and Seattle's lineup can take advantage of Rasmussen's inconsistency. Suggested parlay of the day: Los Angeles Dodgers to win, San Francisco Giants to win, Seattle Mariners to win, Atlanta Braves to win. Which matchup is your lock for today? Drop it in the comments and let's see who nails it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for daily MLB breakdowns. See you tomorrow.